I'm up there. I'm up with the best now. I'm a proper bike racer at the moment.
Well, hello. This is different. This video is gonna be a bit different. I talk a different language. I switched to English for this video because like I'm all the way over in Finland. In Lahti for Finland Gravel, one of the most insane races of the year. This race is organized by none other than Valteri Bottas, the Formula 1 driver.
My name is Valteri Bottas and I come from Lahti, Finland.
Yes! And I thought like, why not take a bit more people with me than only like my Dutch followers?
Welkom in Helsinki.
I'm on an international team, you know. I'm with Team Last Dance. I ride for a professional gravel team with Greg van Avermaet and Petr Vakoc. We do a lot of races all over Europe. And I keep making videos in Dutch.
Bit of backstory on myself. My name is Douwe Doorduin, pronounced Douwer, from the Netherlands, and I race bikes. In the 3 years that I've been making videos online, I went from a pretty average amateur rider to a pretty average professional rider and made the biggest leap in my fitness ever. And now I get to race gravel all over Europe. A dream come true, and I'm taking you along for the ride. All my videos are in Dutch, but I've subtitled everything I've made this year so you can catch up. Alright, back to Finland.
Toch alweer 12 uur onderweg geweest. Nu heel goed voor de vorm, maar we zijn er. We zijn in Lahti. We zijn met de jongens van Isador. We gaan nu naar onze accommodatie.
Like the most beautiful lake area you can imagine.
Oh, sick.
It's so cool, and we're here with the whole team. So, and Greg and Petr.
Hello.
Hey.
Sick.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, we can drive it. We can drive it. Nice. Stop. Yeah.
Jongens, ik ben best wel excited. Today we did a recon. Here we go, what? Up! Get him!
Almost beat them.
The course is way prettier than I thought, you know? It's like princess gravel, champagne gravel. Like having a wet gravel dream, it's that kind of gravel.
Een standbeeld.
But it's more climbing than I thought. I feel like especially the beginning of this race and the end, it's a lot of climbing.
Okay, we maken ons op voor de laatste klim. Die is verreweg het stijlst.
Ah.
Hier wordt de finale weer beslist.
Ah. Oh nee.
...2,100 meters of elevation gain, but the race is 180k, so it's...
Nice.
Most of it is in the beginning and in the end, and there's lots of like small rolling hills.
Yeah, everywhere. Good. Yeah. Good for crashing. Yeah, that's for the for the airbag.
And it's all pretty wide roads. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm used to like twists, turns, really chaos. This is a bit more organized. That's the thing about like what I'm finding about Finland anyway. It's like really organized. It's a really organized country. I don't know what the race dynamic will be. It's a kind of a big question mark. And I've done a lot of UCI races this year. There you fight with like you fight till the death. You fight till the death. Maybe, I hope, the start will be a bit more civilized. Maybe there will be a big group, maybe there will be smaller groups, and like Greg told me, like, why don't you just try to be in the front group and like do the least work as possible and just see how it goes. And if Greg says something, it's probably true, huh? Greg's here for the win. Petr's here for the win. I don't know how they're gonna play the game, but like, we will see.
Hoppa. We zijn binnen.
It's 9 o'clock. The sun is still out. The sun will be out till like, I think, 11:30, maybe 12. The sun doesn't really set. We're too far north. The sun doesn't really set. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. Of course, I'm a bit nervous. I'm nervous for the start. I hope it's not too hectic.
Race day. The field was stacked. Not only we were there, Petter and Greg and me, also ex-pros like André Greipel, Phil Gaiman, Asbjorn Hellemose, ex-little track rider. It was not going to be easy to get in that first group and stay in the first group.
40 seconds to go.
Start was a free-for-all, so first come first serve, no priority boxes, no fuss. I had some luck, we were pretty early and I was right in the front, but still 180 Ks, 2100 meters of vertical gain. It was going to be tough.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise! And we're off! This is Gravel.
Start was neutralized until the first climb. A lot of people came over me. I tried to keep my spot, but it was a bit too hectic. The neutralization ended at the start of the first climb and I knew it was all or nothing. I think a 3-4 minute effort, and when we looked back there was nobody there anymore. I think after only 5 kilometers we were with a group of 20 guys, maybe 25. The first section was really hilly, narrow roads, narrow forest roads. It was like a roller coaster. Steep downhills, steep uphills. I made my way to the front and I could maintain my position like really well. I was like, oh whoa, I'm up it, I'm up there, I'm up with the best now. I'm a proper bike racer at the moment. Yeah, it all went really good in the beginning. There were a lot of attacks. The pace was really high. The pace kept being really high because people wanted to break away. But still, the level in the top was so high that like nobody could really get away. But then the roads opened up after the first forest section and the hilly section, and like the hills kept on going, but they were like not like this, not like the mountains. They were like really small hills. The cool thing about this race is it's totally self-supported, so there's no team assistance. You have to bring everything yourself. So it's a race of about 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So you need a camelback on your back, you need 2 big bottles in the bike, and even that's not really enough. And Greg had a problem.
Yeah, I see it, there's nothing in it anymore.
Greg's hydration pack malfunctioned and all his sports drink went all over his back.
Yeah, I can give you one of mine.
So he had like not enough to drink as a domestique. Like in the end, I'm there to help Petter and Greg. I gave him 1 bottle of mine.
It has 120 grams of carbon. That's a lot. Sorry. Yeah. So take it easy on it.
So that already meant I had to stop at one of the food points to get water. Petter did this race last year and Petter told me, There is no stopping at this race. No spirit of gravel. Dead. No stopping at the feed zones. Greg tried a few times to break away. Petter tried a few times to break away, but like we could see that we were being marked pretty well. I think we were also like the biggest team at the start, so yeah, it's normal that people look at us to do something. In a moment of inattention, a group of like 6 guys rode away with Asbjørn Hellemose and a few other good guys. We were not represented. Pace kept reading really high, and the group that was in front stayed like we kept it at like 30 seconds, I think, 40 seconds. But we could see like the cooperation at the peloton was not that good anymore. I was already pretty much on hands and knees. I was really going pretty much all out to be in the front group. The pace was really high. And at a certain point, Petter rode up to me and said, "Douwe, you need to close the gap. You need to close the gap right now because or else they're gone." And so I did.
Go, go.
So, went to the front, did a huge hero pull. Maybe not the best idea. Got a little help from the moto.
Go, Greg, go.
But got the gap to within 10 seconds, and I pulled out and immediately dropped from the front group. I was totally cooked.
Alright guys, what happened? I had to pull to get the brake back together. Didn't quite manage to do it. Blew up. Now I dropped from the first group. I did what I could for the team, but I'm just not at the level that they are, you know? But I think I will ride on my own for quite a bit now. So back together in front.
I knew with the pace that we were going, I think we were going like 37, 38 kilometers an hour average at the moment. I knew the gaps will be huge, so there would be no second group close by. So I rode my own pace, and I kept seeing the front group in the distance. Kept seeing them, and at first I was, oh, now I'm too cooked, I'm not going to close the gap. But the gap kept creeping down, and like I got some motivation back to close the gap and did a lot of work and caught back up. I think I was 15 kilometers on my own and then caught back with the front group. I think it was also the only moment that the front group rode easy. I caught up to the front group and they started riding hard again. After an effort like that, you are so dead. So I needed recovery. There was the hard section of gravel, like the Princess gravel thing was not really there at a selective point. It was really big rocks, and I couldn't hold on. So I got dropped at 100 kilometers. Together with Jonas Orsett, the Nordic trailblazer. I said to him, okay, now we're in it for the long haul. I think we're going to ride to the finish together. Thank God, another group caught us. It gets your motor running again. So this was the group that was going to ride to the finish. We had some riders from the shorter race at the back of our group. I was trying to get them to pull as well, but they refused to pull.
Water, water, water! Nah, it's okay, I wanted to. Thank you! Bye-bye! Out road, yeah! Oh, I'm so dead.
and like I knew it would all happen at the final climb. The climb was so hard. I think it was like a 7.5 minute effort, maximum gradients of like 20%. I could feel like the final hour, the final hour, it was a bit too much for me. I did a lot of work in the beginning, way more than I would like. So I was pretty dead. And at the start of the climb, I couldn't follow. I was so dead. And like all the other guys in the group were dead as well.
Yeah. Cool, take care, man. Thank you. Come on.
But still, I had my best result in a race this season so far.
Oh, I'm so dead. I have to sit down.
Came in 18th, and I'm pretty happy with that. This is my best result, but I also could do something for the team, and that I really like that. Did it work out really well? Petter and Greg both missed the podium, 5th and 6th. Oh no, this is an American podium, so Greg got to stand on the podium. They do 5 spots. Still, wasn't the result we came for. I think we all really enjoyed the race. What an experience. Now I'm going to prepare for the next races. The races over in Europe, over in the mountains over here. I'm going to try to qualify for the World Championships in the elite category, and hopefully it finally works out. If you like the video, please subscribe. There will be more English content coming up, so if you like this kind of content at the highest level in gravel racing, like just subscribe to my channel, like the video, all that stuff. And if you want to see more of this season, I've subtitled all the videos I made this year. So go knock yourself out, binge it all. Oh! Look at it!